Yo stream, how's it going? Welcome to Scrap Mechanic gameplay or stream, whatever you wanna, whenever you're watching this. Today we're going to be looking at different builds that people have made in the Steam Workshop that they've made on Scrap Mechanic. As the first one of you just might have seen behind me, the first one we're going to look at is a house. Now I quite like this house. It's like a little mansion in a way. As you can see, it's still on the left, and I can't get it down because it's too big and I get like stuck underneath the building. So the best way up is up here. But we'll go to the front door and we'll start at the front door and have a look around. Unfortunately I can't really put anything away, so what can I... Let me see. There we go. So let's have a look around. So here's the front door, which looks quite nice. This is obviously the living room. Take a nice sit down real quick. Watch some TV. Now there is actually some mods where you can actually have a TV. But it's got some nice lighting here as well, which I think I'll turn on all the buttons actually. So let's get a bit of lighting in here. Let's turn on all these lights and we'll look around. Okay, so yeah, here's the front door with all these lights, which is quite nice. This is the garage. The only thing that I don't like in this is that some of the doors don't work. Either he didn't know how to work the doors or something like this. But anyway, so this is a garage area. It's quite nice. There's a nice little floor grill on the floor there as well. This is a kitchen area. Some nice seats there. Another little cactus in the middle of the table as well. He loves his cactus. There's 3 cactuses that I can see so far. There's a sink. That's quite nice. And he's got all these different stuff around as well. Alright, let's go upstairs. And let's press that. I don't really... I'm guessing that turns on these lights. Is this meant to be like a gym product thing? I'm not quite sure. Some nice seats here as well. And then you got this downstairs bit as well, which is like a bit of a decking area, but we'll look at that afterwards. So let's go back up here. In this area it's got a nice little bedroom. Is there a light here as well? Yep, there we go. So you got a nice little table here. Nice little bit of shelving stuff, I guess. Small TV. Nice comfy bed to watch some TV on there. And a little lamp. That's quite nice. And then next room is like an office, I guess. So you got a nice safe there, keep all your stuff in there. Also got another little light, which is quite nice. And then you got some pictures around, another light switch for some more lights. Not quite sure what they're meant to be, but they're like folders, I guess. This is like just a little stand thing, I guess. Some more lighting as well here. It's quite nice. And we'll make our way downstairs now. So this is like the back entrance. So there's the front entrance there. This is the back entrance. Got 2 nice little flower pot things there. And then we come out to the best part of the house. There's a nice little bit of decking here, and some chairs to sit out on, and a table. And this is definitely the best part. Swimming pool that doesn't actually have water, because you can't have water in this, unfortunately. But you got some nice sun decks here as well. A little stand for your cup. Another table, and a nice little bridge to walk over the water if you want to get to the other side. And another little plant here, and seems to be another TV here. Yeah, I'm definitely classing this as a mansion, because you don't normally have TVs outside on the deck, but sure. Maybe if you like throwing a party, but not really if you're just sort of normal use. So yeah, that's the house. It's quite a nice little mansion, actually. Let's just go around everywhere. Oh, we missed the bathroom. Okay. Is there another light switch in here? Yep. Brightening things up a little bit. They don't turn on, but that's fine. So you got some nice little windows here, some side windows. Nice little ducky duck up there. Some toilet paper and toilet and stuff. Not very interesting, those two, but sure. And then you got the main part of the bathroom, which is the bath. Nice little curtains going across as well. So yeah, I might give ratings actually for each build out of 10, and I think I'm gonna rate this probably an 8.5 out of 10, just because there's certain things like that is missing, like the door and the garage and stuff, like it's not movable. So there's those 2 points, and probably probably could have done with some more fencing around this part. But apart from that, that's it. So overall, that was a pretty nice looking house. So yep, there's that one. Now let's take a look at another build that someone's done in the workshop. So we'll delete that, and we'll bring in the next one. Don't worry about that one, by the way. That one's my build that I did, which is just like a spin thing. I'll probably show you that at the end. It's not very interesting. I just literally built it just for fun. So this next one is a hydraulic press, which is quite nice. It's quite nicely built. Now this one we can actually lower a bit better in order to get here. So there's not really much to see with a hydraulic press. Of course there's some details around the side and stuff like that, but apart from that there's not a great deal, apart from this button here, and you can watch the hydraulic press. That's meant to work. Oh, I know why, because it's still on the lift, isn't it? Let me take it off the lift. Ow. Yep. I should have warned you before that the FPS is going to go low, because yeah, well, we're going to have to I don't know how I got rid of the thing. 1 second. Is it going to stop lagging now? No. Oh, it stopped now. How do I get back to... How do I get back to my thing? I'm not sure. Oh, well, it didn't like that, did it? I guess the FPS is going to go low again. I don't know how I'm meant to get my bar back up. Let me So we'll look at controls a second. Inventory is I, which I know, but now nothing's showing up. Let's have a look. I don't know how I got rid of it. I literally pressed Alt 2 and it disappeared. Ah, there we go, it's Z. Okay. Must have accidentally pressed Z. Okay. Well, let's put this back on the left. Let's have a nice little look around again. Go back in first person. And lower this to the floor. Okay, so yep, that's pretty much it for this build. As I said, it's not really that much really, but there you go. So there's the lovely hydraulic press. So let's change to the next one. Get rid of that. Now this next one, the FPS will drop straight away, just because it has to load in like all the blocks, or it did last time when I tried it anyway. Yep, there we go. Now this is a massive TV. Again, there's not really much apart from it showing you the buttons, and that's it, really. So you can watch a little bit of these, and then change to that one. Nice little game on the second one, and next one. Got a nice little sun in the corner, and then some other stuff. And then let's have a look at this one. This one's just flashing lights. If you don't like that, I'll turn away now, and then I'll look again. I'll turn it off. Nope, let me turn it off, just in case you don't like that. There we go. And there it is again. Let's have a look around the back. Oh, I didn't rate the thingy out of 10, did I? The hydraulic press. The hydraulic press, I'd probably give it a 9 out of 10. It was pretty good. Now this TV, I'm probably gonna give it a I'll give it another 9 out of 10. 8.5, 9 out of 10, something like that. It's pretty good. Let's have a look at this next one. This one's a crane, which does actually work, but I don't know some of the buttons for it, so we'll take a look around in it first, and then we'll press some of the buttons. So here it is. So you got a little driver's seat here, and then you got a seat here as well to sit in, and you got these buttons as well. Not quite sure what they do, apart from turn on the engine, I'm guessing. And of course you got the back here. It's quite a big crane as well, actually. It's quite nice. And then this, I'm not really sure what these buttons do, so I'm just not going to touch them because I have no idea what they're for. But I'm guessing you can sit in the seat somehow. Can you somehow get in there? No? Okay. Let me take it off the I'll take it off the pad, off the lift, shall I say. As you can see, the FPS drops. That's not my fault. Nothing I can do about that. So this does actually open, and this door opens a little bit. Let me get past. There we go. So as you can see, here's a driver's seat here. Not very interesting, but there you go. Close that back up to get some FPS back, hopefully. Maybe. Yep, there we go. Not quite sure what these buttons do. Oh, it opens up the side and then that happens. I don't know if we're gonna go up there just because it's just gonna lag and stuff like hell. Well, not lag, but the FPS is gonna go low because it has to render new stuff and it doesn't like it. But anyway, that's the crane. This I'd rate a solid 10, just because he's put quite a lot of effort in this, and it's quite a nice build for a crane. So it's pretty good. So let me just press Alt Z, Alt 1, and just grab it and let's change it for the next one. So we'll just delete that lift so then we can place it back in the middle. Right, this next one is a spider. Now I had a little go on this spider, it's quite fast, but the FPS goes again, so I'm not going to bother. But as you can see, here it is, and if you take it off the lift, there you go, it's in working order, and as you can tell already the FPS drops. So we're going to put it back on there, and you can have a look at it. I did have a go on this and it is pretty good. The only problem is you can't really use it properly because the FPS just goes down too much. But I give this a solid 10 because this is a pretty cool build. Right, let's move on to the next one. Next one is a boom lift, newer construction tool for getting in high places. Now this one I did try as well. I can't remember if this one lowers the FPS or not. But we can't work it anyway when it's on the lift, can we? Let's get rid of that. And you can see it working like this. It does do other stuff as well, but that's it for now. You can see all the connections he's made. It's quite a lot of connections. I don't know, I won't be able to build this, so it's very good. So I give that a another solid 10 out of 10. Right, let's look at the next one. Can't get that one, can't get that one, but we can get the beast of a tank instead. Now this doesn't move, this tank. The wheels don't actually move for some reason. I tried it earlier, well, yesterday, and it didn't work. The only thing that does work is like the top part of the gun, which moves around a little bit. But show you around. Let's see if we can just get on the top somehow. If it lets us. No, you're not gonna. Okay, I'm gonna have to take it off there then and jump up. Come on, I made it the other day. There we go. So these do open up if you press those two. That one's the driver's seat, and that one's for the gun, which moves side to side. I've got some little bits of detail here as well. Not quite sure what that is. And then you got some like death sign on the front, which makes sense. It is a tank. This is like a little opening for the gunner to see. It's quite nice addition to the build. And then of course you got the gun, which is quite nice. So overall I'd say I give this a solid 10 just because it's really well made, and plus it's camoed as well, and overall the build's pretty well made. So yeah, give that a solid 10. So let's get the next one. Delete that one and get the next one. Now this one might lag again a little bit. I did drive this one I think as well, if it's the same one. It's quite a nice ride. I might show you a little bit of driving in some of these builds a bit later on. But yeah, this is a nice jet or aeroplane, and it's quite a nice detail to it actually. Don't really know what this is, but it looks like clouds and then some eyeball with a bit more clouds. And then you got some of the details like these and stuff, which these, if you control the plane, these do actually fold up and go up in there, as well as the front one as well, which is a pretty good addition to it. Again, I'll probably show you that later on, or I could show you now actually. Let me press this button, get up in here, and I'm trying to press the button at the same time as getting the plane. There we go. So here's a bunch of seats at the back here. Not double seats, unfortunately. The plane's not big enough for that. Got a little bathroom in the back with recycling bin, sink, and some electricity things. Don't think that electricity thing's meant to be in the bathroom though. It's not really a good place for it, but sure. And then you got the front seats. So you got number 1 button, which I'm not quite sure. Oh, it turns the lights on. And then you got number 2 button, which I'm guessing these just turn all the lights on, and the radio, but we're not turning that on. Kind of a little bit stuck here. Can I place this somewhere, or is I'm gonna have to delete these blocks now? Now look, you made me ruin the plane now. God damn it. There we go. I'm out, but I don't want to be out. Okay. And this is a proper cockpit for it. As you can see, it moves. Pressing number 1 is a boost. Button 2 is another boost. Number 3 is another boost. Number 4 is another boost. This, don't really know fully what it. Oh, okay. It lifts it up, and I'm guessing we can go forward like this. It's pretty easy to control actually. It's not as hard as I thought, because the first time I tried it I didn't know what the buttons were. Now I'm actually figuring out the buttons, and I can fly it a little bit. And now I've crashed. So we'll pick that back up. I think that's enough flying of that before I lose where I am and I don't know where to go, because I want to stay here. And we'll just delete that off of there and pick that back up and go back over to the platform before we get lost. So let's go over here, back over to the platform, and look at the next one. And I'll probably rate that out of, I'm gonna say that's a solid 9.5, just because there's a little bit of things that I would like personally. Nothing to do with the build, just personal things. Forklift trip we're not going to look at just because it's a bit basic. It's pretty good. You can see it from here, like some of the controls lift it up and blah blah blah. Now this one, this is pretty big. Now I'm not going to take it out to stand because the FPS drops again. So we'll just go around it and have a look. Do a full 360. This is like Transformers, this robot. It's quite nice. I think there is some Transformer builds which I might show you actually, if I find some. Which I'm sure I will be able to. So yeah, there's a big robot. I think you control it. I think you can control it to move it and stuff, but the FPS just drops too much, so I will not do that. Next one is another plane, which I can show you. Just lower this a little bit without it landing on my head too much. There we go. Another plane. This one's a bit smaller. This one's like a proper jet. The other one was more of a plane. But this one you can drive as well. It moves kind of similar to the U1 in a way. You just use the thrusters, but when I tried it, the thrusters didn't lift me up properly, so I don't think it's fully functional. Yeah, there's another one. So I rate Big Robot solid 10. This I'll give it another 9.5, same as that plane. Now this one, Battle Helicopter. Now I love flying this. It's so easy to control. So let me just quickly take it off the lift. Now unfortunately you can't shoot like these missiles because they're not actually missiles, but either way it's still pretty cool. So this button, not really sure what it does really, to be honest. Kind of just lifts you up, and then that just does something. I don't really know what half of these buttons do, but there you go. As you can tell, it's very loud. My apologies for that. So we'll just turn around and we'll go on land because it's very loud. There we go. There you go. That's a solid 10 as well, because that's pretty good little battle guy. And well, not battle guy, battleship thing. Next one is a bus. Now this one is pretty cool. Ooh, that's fancy. I didn't notice that last time. I had to break in last time. It didn't work. But yep. Nice bus. Still not got double seats on either side again, like the plane, but that's fine. So we'll jump in. Close the door. It's quite a nice door actually. I might play that again. Like folds up. Very good. This one, don't really know what that does. What does this do? Seems to open up another door, but I'm not really quite sure where the door is. Yep, don't really know where that is. There's no radio. This is lights. This one's your left and right indicators. And last one's a horn, which is very loud, so I'm not going to press that again. And it just moves backwards and forwards and turns. So it's quite a nice bus. I'll give that a 9.5 just because there's certain things in it that I would like to change. I don't want the radio, I want... Is it this button? No. Which button is it to get out? There we go. Have to press that one. And get out of this bus and close it up. And we'll put it back on the lift. Now let's look at another build. We're going to go down to these bottom ones and then we'll take a look at my build and then drive some of them, and then I think that's going to be it for the stream for now. I'll do some more tomorrow. So if we don't know what this is from, which you should do, it's from... Actually, instead of me telling you, ones that are watching it on YouTube afterwards as a video, let me know what this is from. I'm not going to give you any clues because you should know what this is from. So I'll leave it to you guys to say where it's from, like what movie is it from. So yep. Right. I don't know if this moves. I haven't seen if it moves or not, but I'm guessing it doesn't because it's quite high up. But yeah, here's that. I'd give that a solid 10 because that's pretty good. Totally not Star Wars. Yeah. It is from Star Wars. Very good. So this next build is a like a little hovercraft sort of thing, as far as I know. I can't remember the name of it. Let's have a look. It's like a helicopter type of thing. It's more like a helicopter hovercraft. Hello, you're the only scrap streamer except from me. I can host you if you want. That'd be nice, thank you. And had anyone host me before, that would be nice. I'm literally just showing off a bunch of builds that are in the workshop because I'm new to scrap mechanic anyway. I had a stream last night of me and my friend just literally building random things like a house and stuff, which was pretty cool. My 900 followers will dig this. It's much appreciated, thank you dude. Let's see if any one of them are online. Okay. If you want, you can send me a private message or add me as a friend, and we could do scrap mechanic streams together if you're up for that. I don't mind. Don't have to. Just an option to give you, that's all. And then we can both host each other's channels if we're online or whatever. Which would be nice. So we got a little hovercraft thing here. I don't know if this moves either. I think it does. Let me lower it down. I didn't test this the other day to see if it moves, but I'm guessing it does. Yeah, it's got some seats, but I don't know if the movable ones, it looks like one of them is. Yeah, one of them is. I'm not going to test it though because it might lower the FPS again like some of these other ones do. I'm done streaming and playing for today, but I'll see about it tomorrow. Okay dude, thanks a lot. I did take a little peek at your stream earlier. as well, to see what you was up to. Give you a sub on YouTube as well. Thanks, dude. Much appreciated. Right. For the guys watching on YouTube, sorry about that. Let's get to a little bit more workshop builds and see what some of them are. I have got one build that I said at the start of the video or stream, that I have built one which is the spinner. Now it's not very good, but I just built it because I was chilling with my friend doing just kind of randomly build different stuff, and he's better at building than me. I'm not very good in building type, but I'll try and make a video at some point trying to build something. But I like the house that we built last stream. That was pretty good. But anyway, back to the builds. And so this one, I'm gonna give this another solid 10, because this was a pretty good build, this one. Another type of helicopter hovercraft thing, which is quite nice. So let's take a look at another one. Now this one is a nice camper. I know one I did manage to drive, which I'll drive it in a minute, because I'll try and drive all the other ones in a bit, and we'll see how they move, and probably give them a rating on how they move as well. So this is another little camper van, so let me take it off the lift real quick. And hello to everyone that's joined the stream, by the way. If you don't know what's going on, I'm literally going on the workshop and checking out a lot of different builds that people have made. And if there is any builds that you have made on Scrap Mechanic, let me know. Tell me what they are, and then let me know your name, and I'll check out your build and give it a rating out of 10, if you don't mind. So this one anyway is a lovely camper van, so let's go inside. We'll take that off a second so it's better to see, and close the door behind, and let's check it out. I'm guessing these are, oh, it's got a nice little bed in the back, which is quite nice. Are these lights? I'm guessing so. Yep. So this nice little bed. Just give me 1 second. Okay, dude. I'll check it out in a bit after I've finished doing this stream. But thanks for popping in, by the way, and thanks for the sub on YouTube, much appreciated. And look forward to seeing you in the future. Right, so let's crack on with the camper van. This has got a nice bed in there. What was that loud bang? What the hell was that? I'm not really sure, but okay, we'll continue. Don't know what that is. I don't really know what half of these buttons do. I'm pressing buttons. You should never press a button that you don't know what it does, because right now I have no idea what's going on outside. Oh, it's making a little, like, let's go outside. Let's look at this. Oh, that's cute. Well, not cute, but like, I know what I meant, but that wasn't the proper word. That was definitely not the proper word. That's pretty cool. Nice little shelter, just in case it's raining, which it never rains on this game as far as I know anyway. So it's a little pointless, but it's still pretty cool. Let's hop back inside and close the door, just in case there's any monsters outside, because I'm kind of scared. I'd watch you for a while for the stats. Okay, thank you. Right, don't really. Oh, does that just turn those lights on? Yes, it does. Another one, and oh, well, this is fancy. I don't know what to expect because I've seen the builds, but I've not really pressed any of the buttons, so I don't know what half of the buttons do. That's why I'm just pressing the buttons randomly and kind of seeing what either one of them do. Well, this is nice as well. Nice little decking outside. This must have taken a very long time to build. This is really good. I definitely couldn't build this at all. This is awesome to whoever made this. But yeah, shout out to everyone that's made these builds, by the way, if you do happen to watch at some point. And yeah, so I guess that's the caravan with all the buttons pressed, as far as I know. And we'll hop on to the next build. So we need to bring the thing back. If it will let me bring the thing back, that would be helpful. There we go. And place this down here. Delete this one. And now these are fireworks that don't really act as fireworks, so they're kind of weird. But let's just I'll press this one for you because this is the only one that seems to work properly. It's the only one that I've noticed that works anyway. Basically just flies away. Yep, see you later, firework. I'm not gonna see you again. It literally just flies off. I don't know where it's gone now. But oh well. That's gonna be somewhere like watch it like come back in a bit and just like hit me over the head or something stupid. I don't know. But anyway. I'll show you my terrible build of a spinner thing. I don't even know what this is, to be honest. I just randomly built it because I was just chilling with my friend and I thought let's just make something random. So that's it in just normal mode with that engine, which is pretty slow because it's like too heavy. So I just just let me press the damn button. There we go. It's very loud though. I'm going to turn down the game because that's very loud. I can't hear it. There we go, turn that down because that's very loud. And because it has no stability, it literally just it flies basically. Now I've got to try and press a button. No, okay. I'll just spin around for a while, I guess, then instead because I can't press the button. Ow! It's so hard to press the button like afterwards, so I'm just gonna do that. Just 'cause I can't press the button because it just goes too quick. But in the meanwhile, let's have a look at this one, and I'll download some more vehicles and stuff from the workshop that I think that is pretty cool, or most subscribed, shall I say, because that's easier. Now I pressed these buttons last time when I tested this and it didn't seem to do anything. I'm guessing what it's supposed to do is fire up like a rocket, but it doesn't work, so it's not a very good firework. So I'm going to give this like a 2 out of 10 because it doesn't even work. It's a nice like build or idea, but it doesn't work, so it's kind of like okay then, it's kind of boring that he's built that, to be honest. He's probably spent a lot of time on it and it just doesn't work, so I guess I'll take that as a 2. Or just to be nice, I'll give him a 3 just to be a little bit nicer. But yeah, it's not that great. These ones down here I don't have the mods for, so I'll have to try and show these another time if I find the mods. So I guess we'll try that next time if I find the mods. Now I didn't show this one. The reason I didn't show this one is because it's a little bit, I mean, it's basic, innit? You kind of can tell what it is already from just watching it on the Steam Workshop. It's pretty lame, but it does work. It's got a nice little flick up thing for the engine, which you can turn up a little bit, I guess, if you really wanted to. But that's all it really has under there. But you can drive it, which is pretty cool. Oh, well, and now it's toppled over. Well, that didn't work properly. Well, there we go. Well, there's the forklift truck anyway. All the buttons just do different stuff, like lift up this front and stuff like that. It's not very entertaining. But anyway, I'll leave you with this shot for now of the forklift truck and the trees in the background, while I just search quickly for some more vehicles in the Steam Workshop and have a look what cool ones there is. Look at the most subscribed ones, just because I'm hoping they're going to be the better looking ones and stuff anyway. That looks quite nice. We'll get that one. You guys can't see what I'm picking, but that kind of makes it more of a surprise for you, so you don't really know what I'm picking. We'll take a look at that one, but I don't know if that's gonna work quite well. We'll get this one because it's just weird, and we'll check out one more. We'll have a look at that one, and you know what, we'll do one more. We'll take a look at that one as well, so you guys will be able to see these builds in a second. So there's one that I chose, then that one, that one, that one, and that one. I think that's all I chose as far as I know. I thought I picked a new one, but I guess not. But we'll check out this one first, as I've got a feeling this is not going to work very well. I've got a feeling it's just going to mess up everything, so yeah. As I thought, the FPS just goes because it's just too big. We'll forget that one anyway, but that's basically just flying base, and yeah. Let's move on to a bit more interesting one. I need to kind of get out of this plane before I get squished and look like a football at the end of it. And let's take a look around this beautiful helicopter, which is a Black Hawk. I quite like the Black Hawks as well. It's quite a nice helicopter. So first let's take it off the lift, and I'm guessing steps comes down. No steps come down, so I have to work my way up. Well, there's 1 point gone already for not having steps, so then I can get in. I can't get in properly anyway because the stairs are the chair's in the way. So I guess we're not going inside, because unless we can get in through this way, otherwise we might just have to delete some blocks and get in, which I guess we're gonna have to do because he has not made it accessible very well. So we're gonna have to just delete those and delete the chair. Oh, he has got a lot of thrusters in here. Don't know really why they're in the inside. I'd say they're probably better on the outside. But sure. Let's press all the buttons. They just literally do all this stuff, as you'd imagine. That pushes it forward. That doesn't really seem to do anything unless you're in the air, I'm guessing. And the rest of them don't seem to do a great deal unless you're in the air anyway. But yeah, there's that helicopter. I'm gonna probably give this a we'll say a 7 because it wasn't built in the way that I thought it would be. I'm not happy that you can't access the stuff. It's not very good. And then the boosters are inside, and I kind of feel like they're better outside. But that's my opinion, so it's his build. But yeah, we'll give him a 7 for that. That's alright. It's not the best, but it'll do. Let's take a look. Now this one I put on just because I thought it would be funny. Now let's just see if this actually works properly. So we'll take it off of there. Yep, it actually does work properly. So you got a nice dancing banana. Wonderful. Well, I guess that's going to be my thumbnail for this video, is a big banana, I guess. Sick. So, and it literally does dance too. Lovely. I give that a solid 10 just because it's funny. So we'll give it a solid 10 for funniness and a solid 9.5 for the build, as it is pretty good. Let's have a look at the next one now. Oh, mods missing, of course. Try and get the best ones and you don't have the mods for them. Perfect. So I guess we'll end up with this one as the last one. Press all these buttons so then it looks like the car's flying with all the doors open. Now I'm guessing you can drive this. Yep. Go over the ramp. We'll take a nice little trip round the map actually in this, just because it's cool. And we'll close all the doors. Don't know what some of these buttons do. Okay, that opens that up. I guess we'll have a look in here then before we have a nice little trip around the map. And we'll see. I'm gonna have a look around the map to see where I could build a potential house that I did last stream. So this looks like it's got a nice engine. I'm gonna bump these up a little bit just so then it's a bit quicker. It's quite a nice build, this. It's not got as much detail in the front, but it's kind of a tight space, so I'm not gonna give him minus points for that because that's quite difficult to do. However, the back is could be extended probably a little bit more just for the boot, or maybe not actually. No, that's fine. So there's the front. So let me just quickly get rid of this before I drive over it and break the car. Let's press that down, and that's just a radio again. We're not having the radio on because it's annoying as hell. Oh, well, I'm gonna give this guy a 8 because the car doesn't drive very well. It like drifts more than anything. It just kind of slides all over the place and not very good movement. Let's have a look around this map because I haven't really had a look around yet, so I kind of want to look around for myself and see what's around. This kind of would be good if you could play survival, like survival type game in this. I think it would be quite cool, because I noticed there's like farms and stuff around, so you could use that for like food and stuff, which would be pretty cool. But I don't know if it's going to go that way. I think it's just more for creations and stuff. There's the edge of the map. It's not a very big map, but I suppose it don't really need to be anyway. But it's quite nice. So there's another farm there as well. Tree in the way. Tree, do you mind, mate? Trying to get to my destinations here, and you're like in the way. There's quite a lot of stuff around. I really feel like this could be like a survival game, where you have to like chop down trees and stuff in order to get materials and whatnot. I feel like it could be really good in that kind of way. FPS is starting to go down now because it has to load in the whole map, and it's like, what the hell's happening? It probably doesn't help driving in a car too, but whatever, I don't care. Kind of flying through the air. I think I'll build a house here, maybe. I don't know, I kind of want a really nice flat area. Kind of want to find the place where I was last time, but I can't remember fully where it is. I think it's like really far over that way, but I'm not certain. But it's next to like the other oil things like that, and the FPS is starting to kick in again. So we're going to get out of this vehicle because I feel like it's making it glitch too much, so we'll just delete that. I'll have a little trip over here and have a look where we could build the house. Now I don't know how to do like doors and gates and stuff like that. One of my friends who joins the stream occasionally, who's not on right now unfortunately, is very good at building doors and stuff. So I kind of need to learn from him, but we'll see. I think this is quite a nice spot. This will do. I'll build a nice little house here. We kind of need to start with wood first. So then we've got a floor. And I won't be able to build it as good as what I did last stream. So if you want to check out the last stream, it is on my YouTube channel if you want to go and check it out. I did build a pretty nice house with two of my friends on that, which was pretty cool. It wasn't really a house that we was gonna keep. It was just kind of a nice little house to build because we only just started the game like yesterday. So I am new to the game, so I have no idea like what anything is. So if you know anything, let me know, because I have no idea how to play this game at all. But I like playing it. It's quite a funny game. The first time me and my friend played it, we built some weird stuff. I'm not going to get into it. But you'll hear me talking about it on my YouTube video if you want to go and check it out. I'm kind of plugging my video a lot there, but whatever. It's whatever YouTuber does, so I'm going to join the gang. So we'll just build a nice little house. Now I need to finish that off, but we'll come back to that. We'll make it look nice in a bit. First we just need to get the basic part done. I think that's good enough for a door. Just need to make it one higher. I forget like the level. I'm used to like it's kind of like Minecraft level in a way. There we go. That'll do. We'll do like a little patio out here as well. Here we go. And extend this a little bit more. Make it thinner. And then we'll change to... We'll change to brick. We'll do a nice little brick path leading to something else. I might save this actually because I'm going to I might make a town actually. It's going to take a while, but I'm up for the challenge, I guess. So we'll keep building this for a moment, and then we'll get onto the proper house. So we'll do it like that, and then we'll head that way, and that can be the start of my town over there. And then I'll build this along like this. Also another plug is if you haven't seen already, I brought out a video not too yesterday actually. It was my 100th video on YouTube. If you want to go and check that out, it's basically a compilation of me getting kills on PUBG, just because PUBG's been quite a hype game for me lately, so I thought I'd do a compilation on PUBG, as it's one of my favourite games at the moment. But I am planning to play State of Decay 2 when that comes out, and hopefully that is going to be lit, because it looks really good. It's going to be challenging to play it, but we'll learn how to play as we go on. So there's the walls to that. Let me use a lift and go up, and there we go, finish that off. And let me just quickly check something real quick. And then I might actually, instead of finishing this house, I might go and join my friend on, because he's on Scrap Mechanic now. And I might just go and see what he's doing real quick. So let's just exit this, because I know what the map's called, and let me just join my friend. Don't know if he'll join the call. Oh, he's on a flatland, so he's building some stuff. We'll take a look around with what my friend's been building. Oh, he wants me to leave. Oh, well, that's not fair. So, let me just have a quick look. I'm playing with my friends. We are doing challenges. Okay. Can I take a quick look around? Okay. My friends let me take a little quick look around. His friend wanted me to leave, but because they're doing like some challenges, I think they're doing a race and stuff. So I'm just gonna film a little bit of what they're doing, and then that is going to be it for the stream today. Hope you enjoyed, by the way, and if you haven't seen the start of the stream, this is going out on my YouTube channel, so you can go and check it out after this if you want to. And so yeah, let's have a quick look around at what my friend and his buddies are doing, and take a little look at what they're building. This is like some artillery. I don't think this is what they built though. I think they spawned that in from the workshop. But let's have a little look what he's creating here. Don't know his name. My friend, by the way, is from Sweden, so their names I won't be able to pronounce, unfortunately, as I don't know Swedish. But he seems to be making some kind of like forklift truck, I'm guessing, which is quite nice. He's making another forklift truck as well. I'm guessing their challenge is making the better forklift truck. Not really quite sure, but this is going to be the challenge, I'm guessing. Which right now here it looks like he's failing because he's like rammed his truck into the side of a building. But yeah, my friend's doing a challenge here, so I'm going to end the stream here, and I'll let you know next stream what's gone on. And hope you enjoyed, by the way. If you want to watch more Scrap Mechanic in the future, or you want to watch some more videos, you can go and check out my YouTube channel. That's in the description below on Twitch, if you want to go and check that out. And you can follow if you like, if you enjoy Scrap Mechanic content and other gameplay like PUBG and just all random games. And I'll see you guys next time. Enjoy the rest of your day / night, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.